Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a successful week and whatever tools I gave to you last week were very helpful in at least accomplishing the smallest goal, and you put the actual math to the test and you were able to actually sojourn on something new and accomplish a task. Anyways, this week I'm with a new topic, and this week I'm talking about perspectives and how we view ourselves and how we define ourselves. I know we're in a world that we're easily influenced by social media and the happenings around us that are taken for a snip of a moment, snip of a second, and not the absolute capsule of people's life and what they might be going through. And sometimes we end up comparing ourselves to them and forgetting who we are as individuals, and that our journeys are different, and of course, our destinations are different. So, how do you define yourself? I remember when I was younger, we're always told that you should go in the mirror naked and then ask yourself, who am I? And upon asking yourself who you are, you'll respond in like manner to state what you visualize, how you view yourself, and how you want to see yourself. But yeah, go in front of the mirror and ask yourself the same question, who am I? And ask yourself, who do I want to become? And how will I achieve and become what I want to be? You will see adjectives coming out that you're beautiful. You recognize that you call your whole name. Like I might say that my name is Mary Jane, and I am beautiful and I am talented. And you start to recognize that you start to feed into your spirit and empower your spirit about who you are. And you keep on doing this for a while, you recognize that you have a greater potential in believing in yourself and believing in your abilities. And then you respond to the next question is, what do I want to become? I see myself becoming a lawyer. I see myself becoming a great mother. I see myself being a teacher. I see my life changing the world. You start believing in your potential to become. And if you repeat this at least 3 times for the week, you recognize that you become so empowered that nothing that you face can stop you. And it brings to the next point of perspective. How do you view yourself compared to how people see you? So you might see yourself in all these aspects, and then other persons might see you totally different. For example, you might grow up in a very humble beginning, that your parents already had it financially, and some people only see you as that. No matter how you push forward, no matter how you achieve, they'll only see that. And then it might also be where you never grew up in a humble beginning, but people never knew your family life and your family finances, and they assume because your parents weren't flaunters or they weren't hypers, and they maintained their self in a different pattern than just being this profiler. And people start to minimize because they don't know the true reality of who you are. So you'll have the perspectives of others, and then you have the perspective of how you view yourself. What is most important is not how people view you, it's how you view yourself. Because at the end of the day, you can't please everybody, and nobody will be able to know the true you than you. It is said the best of us is in the worst of us. What does it mean by that? At the worst times, whatever we project to ourselves is who we truly are. And when the doors close, when nobody else can see us, when the closet door is closed and we unveil ourselves, that's what really comes out. Do you want to live by the standards of others, or do you want to live the standards of your own self? At the end of the day, it's half of these persons who judge you or try to skew you to a particular perspective will not be around. But one thing you must live with it yourself and your conscience. So be led by that. So remember, I said to you, go in front of the mirror now, examine who you are, ask yourself who you are, and come up with descriptive words that are actually true. And upon doing that too, who do you want to become? How do you want to actualize yourself? Doing this continuous will empower you, and nobody can stop you no matter how your day might go. And don't be bothered by the perspective of social media, because it's a snip of a moment. I used to call it in a former presentation the social media illusion, because you're misled by it. And then the perspective of people should not matter so much. more than what you view yourself as. So have a great day and God bless you. Be sure to share this with somebody. Be sure to like it and comment. If you find anything that you want to add to what I have just said, you can add your opinions. And God bless you. Go good. Thank you for visiting our channel.